Morning, Greg over at DIY RV and Home. Back in the home, wintertime set, trailer's covered up. Time to start doing those projects that I put off during the summertime so we can go play and have some fun with the trailer and go camping and stuff like that. I've been working on a bathroom, remodeling it. Ended up pulling all the sheetrock out, putting new sheetrock in. I'm not the greatest at doing drywall texture and finishing and everything like that. So we're actually going to do a patterned ceiling, and we're going to use a roller, and this particular one is called a basket weave pattern. And what we're going to do is we're going to take and do a skim coat of mud on the ceiling, then come back with the roller and actually put that texture in. There is a couple other variants on how to do this. I can leave a link down below to another person on YouTube that's done some of this, so you can see the other styles. But we're going to try to do where we get a little bit more of the texture pattern defined. So I'm going to get stuff set up and get ready to go. Alright, so I'm going to be using ready mix mud to apply and do the texture. The consistency, I'm going to water it down just a little bit. I do not want it to be so runny that when I run the roller over it, it tries to pull it off the ceiling. I want to actually press it into the ceiling. So I'm going to say it'd be kind of like the consistency of, and you might have to have your wife explain this one to you, or if you are a baker, you might know, more of a cream when you're doing a cake. So like a buttercream versus being a real light frosting. So I'm gonna get the mud mixed, prepped, and then get your turnaround set up, and we'll start getting this applied and see how we do. First time doing it too. Alright, you can see the consistency that I've got the mud to, that I'm gonna use. Like I said, this is the first time doing it. We'll see how this goes. You know, still clings, but it is loose enough to create a skim coat. I get the camera set up, start putting some mud up there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from corner to corner, and I'm going to do, you know, maybe a 3-foot section over here, and then I'll come back and I'll roll it, and then I'll do another section, and then just kind of do a feather across it, do an overlap. That way I don't have the mud up there and starting to dry too quick before I can put the roll on it. Now the manufacturer says to dampen the roller before you start doing this, just a little damp, not soaking. So we'll get everything set up, get going. Alright, got some mud up there, yeah, about 2 foot wide actually. I'm going to get the roller damp, roll on it, get that texture, then I'm going to move over to another swath and keep working my way down. When I'm going, I want to keep moving because I don't want this edge here to dry out too quick, because then it gives some unevenness. So I got to get into this, Right back. All right, got the ceiling rolled. Got the texture on there. Try to give you a little bit of a view of it. Not sure exactly how it's gonna look just because of the light and everything like that. But some of the things I took from it. If you have a chance, practice with it before you do it. Find the consistency of the mud that you want to use, and go with that. Issues I was having was I was having some inconsistency in the thickness of the skim coat when I was putting it on. Working overhead is really difficult. I got some bum shoulders and stuff like that, so that doesn't help. So I was finding that certain spots it looked great, the way I was exactly wanting it to look. Then other spots it was too thick, so it was looking, yeah. So I ended up just rolling back and forth several times on it. And we'll see what it looks like when it's done, when it's fully dry and got some paint on it. But, you know, DIY is DIY. You're doing it yourself. Unless you are a master in that field, probably not going to be perfect. But the satisfaction that you did the job and it came out to a level that you like and feel good, it's a win. So like I said, I've never used this product before. I've never done this. I'm not a texture person. I'm not a drywall person. The person that's going to really be the key judge on this is going to be my wife when she gets home from work. So anyways, there it is. Practice, practice, practice with it before you really do your job, especially if you're doing a real big project or something like that. But if you guys have used this product, had great results, leave it in the comment below. If you have any questions, if you want to criticize how I did it, please leave them in the comments below. I'm learning just like you guys are if you're watching this to see if you want to use this product or you want to see how to do a texture on your ceiling. So thank you for watching. Hope to see you on the next video.